I realized that it's been a while since I've made a video, probably more than 2 weeks. Natalie from Community Channel goes missing for 2 weeks, and everybody thinks she's dead or something. Nobody said anything about my sudden disappearance. Maybe that's just because I don't have as many subscribers as her. I do have more subscribers, though. There are now 48 members of the EAG. That's almost 49! Hey, guess what? This is my theme song! I spent most of the past few weeks without the internet because I couldn't afford to make the payment, so the internet got shut off. But you guys don't need to hear about my financial woes. To make up to everybody for not making a video in such a long time, I'm going to go ahead and make 2 videos this week. So keep your eye out for the second one. I'm going to make another multi-part video. And I know a lot of people don't like the multi-part videos because there's a lot of parts, multiple parts, to pay attention to. But you know what? I don't care. I'm going to make it anyways. So either watch my video or don't. Part 1. I wanted to say thank you to Aperture Science and Digital Rodent for helping me figure out the song that was stuck in my head. The song was called Tarzan Boy, and it was featured over the ending credits of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 movie. Part 2. During those 2 weeks that my internet was out, my sister came by for a visit, so I wanted to say thank you to my sister for buying me this Metallica shirt. It's double-sided. And thanks for this magnet for my car. When I stopped at a light the other day, this was on my car door, and some guy rolled down his window and said, "Hey, it's morphin' time!" Part 3. So, for any of you that are curious about what's been going on with my life, I'm working with the Fantastic Kids again. Only this time, instead of working backstage on the audio board and running the lighting and operating the puppet, I'm actually on stage performing in the show. And I had my first show, 2 shows, with the Fantastic Kids this morning. The guy that runs it told me that I ad-lib too much. The Fantastic Kids is a traveling performance show that performs at local elementary schools and uses comedy and music to teach children good morals and values. My face feels all cold and strange. Part 4. I have an announcement to make. I have come to a startling revelation. I am changing majors! Dun dun dun! If you watch my channel, then you've seen my last video, which was actually a trailer for a short film that I'm making for my video class entitled I'm Waiting. I am currently in the process of writing the script and casting the characters. We will be filming the film next week, and in my class next quarter, I'm going to be editing it together. So, in about 4 months, the film should be done being made. It's a comedic short film about a student at the college that I go to who's trying to register for classes but keeps getting the runaround, and every department that he goes to tells him they can't help him, that he has to go somewhere else. And he runs around the entire campus and hilarity ensues. But the thing is that over the past couple of weeks that I've been assigned this project and been working on writing the script and casting the characters and making the trailer and all that stuff, I actually have become so much more excited about my video class homework than about my audio class homework, and I've discovered that I have more of a passion for video. So I'm going to change my major and I'm going to become a video student. I want to get everybody who's going to be involved on this project to post on their YouTube channels the trailer for the movie, and then when the movie's finished, which I'm projecting it to be about somewhere between 8 to 10 minutes-ish, maybe 5 to 8, somewhere in there. So when it's finished, I'm hoping to get everybody involved who has a YouTube channel to post the video on their YouTube channels. I just want everybody, I want as many people to see this as possible. I'm getting really excited for it. Part 5! As some of you may know, some of you may not know, I play drums in a heavy metal band. And that band is searching for a bass player. After I posted my video, Where Have All the Bass Players Gone?, we actually did find a bass player. He wowed us on the audition. He was the best possible match that we could hope for, but he missed the next practice, and he missed the next practice, and he missed the next practice, and then he called me one day and told me that he talked to a manager friend of his and decided that they wanted to change the name of the band, change the song structure, rewrite all the lyrics, and get our singer some singing lessons. So it occurred to me that he wanted a completely different band, and we don't feel like being somebody's side project. This is our project, so that didn't work out. Shortly after that, we hired another bass player, and she was with the band for about 2 months, but she decided to quit because she didn't have a job and couldn't afford the gas money to get to practice. Segue into another greatest moment of all time. In the search for another bass player, I made bass player wanted flyers. I made about a dozen of these, maybe 2 dozen, and I posted about a dozen of these in various places all over my town. And it wasn't until a week later, when I gave a stack of these to the rest of the guys in my band so that they could post some, that somebody else actually proofread it and found out my typo. Black Sabbath did not play Creeping Death. Creeping Death is played by Metallica. This has been another greatest moment of all time. Natalie from Community Channel goes be your... Ooh.